Oh, here we go.
Here we
All right,
go.
all right. What's going on, guys? How's it going? Happy Thursday. We made it into another Thursday, and we got Mountain RC with us again. What's going on, buddy?
How's it going, man? Nice to see you.
Man, dude, we're in here. We're in the mix. Hey, we were just having a funny conversation prior to the show and everything about our kids growing up, and this is graduation season, man. So, guys, I may have to cut the show about 30 minutes short this go around because we got graduation stuff to do, man. So a little celebration, and so we're gonna
Mhm.
do that. But we had to come on the show and we had to talk about some things and get a couple of things off of our chests. F-35, cool things. And so other than that, man, guys, thank you for being here. Happy Thursday. We are back in the mix as always. And Mount RC, what's new with you, buddy? What you been up to?
Just flying planes. We just had a big open house last weekend at our
Nice.
club, and it was a bunch of people, music, food trucks, flying, and a lot of wind. So it was
Real,
crazy. But
were,
we made the best of it.
were people flying in the wind, or did you have a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of other people
Yeah.
flying
This
out?
is like one of the things that we try to do for the community to bring the community in, the people that aren't, into RC stuff to try to get them excited about it. So we were just like, rain or shine, we got to go up. So we were sending them.
Dude,
I
that's
mean, obviously, I flew things that I wasn't going to be too upset about crashing if they went down. So,
right.
yeah.
And I think that's pretty cool. And I think it's, when you have those flyings, you're almost obligated to fly something, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
you
Yeah. And
got
you don't want somebody getting on the mic saying, hey, let's get some planes in the air. You want to
right,
keep flying. So,
exactly. Yep. And then it gets everybody up in there, and then everybody gets a
mhm.
little happy about it. And then, yeah, man. So that's good stuff. Look, guys, there's been a couple of cool airplanes that came out. I know everybody's wondering. Want to talk about the F-35? I'm gonna jump into the comments over here. Take a look. I have been paying very close attention to this thing, man. It looks pretty good. It looks like it flies very, very well. So
Yeah, those flights look good.
they really do, man. It looks like it's got a nice power plant in there as well. And
Mhm.
I was in the back of a couple of discords and chats and stuff, just listening to people talk. And some people are talking good about it. Some people are talking bad about it. And I'm like, dude, some people are complaining that it's like $1,000, and I'm like, but what do you expect, man? It's ready to go. It's turnkey.
Yeah,
Like,
that's plug and play, you
yeah,
know,
that
and it's
F-16
got all the
that
bells
you
and
see right
whistles.
there is like $700. So why it's like a couple $100 more? It's not terrible,
Hmm.
and it does have all the bells and whistles. You're right.
Yeah. Well, and then the other thing is like, people were saying, why doesn't Free Wing or Motion have any kind of originality and come up with a new plane instead of the F-35 and same planes
Yeah,
over and over? And it's like, you know, it it works. People like it. It flies
dude,
great.
got to pay the bills somehow, some way, right? And look, I understand that people are like, why that airplane? But dude, people have been asking for an F-35 forever.
Hmm.
And they came out with the little what was it, the 64 millimeter F-35. Then they came out with the 70, and
Yeah.
people were like, man, we want an 80. Well, now we skipped the 80, and you went to the 110, and you got it. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I thought it was pretty cool to see, and
Yeah, and
it's
they've already
scary.
been putting their feelers out there to see what other people want
Yep,
to see with that 110. So
yep. And I guarantee you this: the beauty of having that airplane is if Freewing realizes that these 110 sell really good, they're gonna make more.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
because they came in at that price of $1,000, they're going to have to stay around that price of $1,000. I think in the end, though, it's going to be pretty much the same as what like Banana's doing, like
Hmm.
$1,200, $1,300, for theirs. But again, theirs comes with everything that's required of it.
Right.
So,
Right. Still pushing for that tornado.
oh, dude, that would be amazing, dude. I don't know why anybody hasn't made a tornado yet, dude. That's like the most iconic and coolest
I know.
airplane I've seen,
That's the one.
Europlane. But I still want the Yak 130. I
The
don't know
Yak
why,
130. Dude, if they
I've
brought
made it.
that one back in a 110, holy cow.
Dude. I would get it. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even think about it. I would get it because
Yeah.
the 90 mil is amazing, but the other ones, I'm like, man, that's crazy, dude. Like,
And, you,
why would you not?
and you're lucky if you find that 90 anywhere.
Oh, I know. I have one, dude, and I'm like, I would love to get it. Bill Wagner said my 90 millimeter F16 was at 700 when I got mine. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I'm like $700, $300 more, and you got a 110 ready to go. So, and that's good for the market. I think that's good for Banana. I think it's good for everybody else. So, like I said before, it's a good gateway into larger stuff. Let's see. The twin MiG 80 is 700 plus. Most big release have been over 700, 800 from Free Wing. Yeah, that's true.
No afterburners. No afterburners in either of those.
That's right. Or gyro.
Yeah, or gyro.
So afterburners with what?
Not
30,
much.
40 bucks.
Yeah.
And then the gyro, 100 bucks. So, you know, if they really wanted to corner the market, Mountain RC, is they would put a receiver in there, not the lemon, but it would just come with the receiver already in it.
Yeah.
Then charge $1,000, and then you got you a winner. You know, I'm telling you, it's pretty cool. But while we were talking about that, we're going to come back to the F-35. But they did come out with the Black Horse L-39 Albatross, the RTAF camo version 2 in 90 millimeter, and they came out with a video of it too. So I wanted to share this video of this airplane for Motion RC so you guys can actually see it. So boom, I got it right there. We're going to bring it big and we're going to start it. Here we go. Check it out. I got to mute it because it's got music to it. Sorry. Don't need to get a strike, but let's see. All right. So you can kind of see it right there, dude.
That's pretty.
It is a really nice bird. And you can't go wrong with the L-39. The wooden one that they had, the blue and silver one, was really nice.
Right.
It flew really good. So,
what do you think about blue and silver airplanes?
I think it's a bad idea, man.
I mean, it looks cool, but
does.
I mean, visually seeing it in the air, you know, that's another thing.
Dude, the blue and the silver is camo, so you can't see it in the air. And I'm like, we're on the ground, man, looking up. Like, that's why I understand the realism, but I'm just like, that's not the best.
Right.
You know, for our aging eyes, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, I don't know, but you can see it pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time it's a silhouette like right there anyways.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know, though, black airplanes get really hard to see, like, orientation when you're flying them, so it's not a good color.
Yeah.
But this thing grooves along really nice for a 90.
Yeah.
Looks like it's got plenty of power, plenty of up power. Let's see if we can listen to it.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Cool, they stopped playing music. Now we got the real sound. And that's coming around. Dude, that's nice, man. That thing flies really good. What do you guys think about the L-39s, man? What do y'all think about this one, dude? This thing's cooking right along. I'm going to jump into StreamYard and see what you guys think about that. Let's take a look. Man. All right. I'm just jumping in there. Bill Wagner, he says, we're having issues with the Aero model of MB and the L-39 gear doors opening during flight. Yeah, I had that problem too. I ended up just taking the gear doors off, man. I didn't need them. Winston Brown, what's going on, dude? He says such as the new Hanger 9 Valiant silver and blue. Exactly that silver and blue, man. It's nasty eyes.
It's crazy.
You see ahead of me?
Louis says, I personally love how it looks, but it will disappear. I agree. Let's see. RC pilot, jet pilot 75, L-35, L-39 fly so well. He's right. Greg Bevin, what's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while. He says 104 would be cool. I agree. Let's see here. Blue Munchcore says, dude, that thing's cooking, man. We definitely need a new yak, and I would love to see the F-104 and 110 or as a new intruder.
So your experience with the F-104 was kind of like you were like a little on the fence with that thing, right?
Dude, yeah, I was like a little scared of that thing.
I'm gonna do a gear pass.
That thing was a little iffy with me, you know. But I'm telling you, my experience with it. Let me pause this real quick. My experience with it was a little, it was shaky, man, at first, and then I had the gyro in there, and it was good, and then something happened with that gyro, and it went crazy. So,
well, I mean, it's just a missile with little wings, you know. So it's
flying this literally with little wings. You're right, and it feels like that when you're flying it.
But it looks awesome in the air, though. That's why I think a lot of people want it because it just looks so cool.
And the other thing too about the F-104, but it lands really, really quick. Like, you can't really slow it down, and it's going to be like an expert level airplane because, man, you got to be Johnny on the spot with it. And I was trying to pull up the video of it that I had, dude, but that thing, once it was locked in and I had the gyro on, dude, that thing flew. It carved really nice through the sky. It's a good airplane.
Yeah.
Let's see. Louis says, I honestly take an F-104 in any scale. I agree. Let's see. I have a silver dreadnought. It is hard to see, especially if it's hazy. Yeah, man. Let's see here. So I'm taking a look there. But yeah, it's just like one of those things, man, where it gets crazy like that. So Mount RC, what do you got back there, man? I see a couple of airplanes back there. I'm looking.
Oh man, I've got the K8 back here.
Huh?
And that's the new version 2 90mm F-22.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I got that one. An Avanti, an F-86. I got the F-16 here. That's that X-Fly 70mm F-35 back there.
That's right. That's right.
That I painted. I did a lot of my own custom paint work on a lot of that stuff. So
jeez, man. That looks.
But I am curious about Will's F-22 and what he's done to his.
Oh, I know. I wish Will was here. I don't know where he's at right now, but dude, I wish he was here so he could talk about that because he did some 3D printing on those the what do they call those? The
thrust vector.
The thrust vector, and yeah. So I want to see how that works out.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
It's definitely going to be cool. And let's see. Let's take a look at this real quick. I was going to show you guys the video of the F-35 that we got coming, that we all got a nice little quick sneak peek of. So let me pull this right quick and take a look at this, guys. So we got the free wing video right here. Let's take a look, and I'm going to get your insight on. So what y'all think? Here we go.
I need to see the airline pilot dance.
Oh, wow. I don't know about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's terrible. All right, let's take a look at this.
Absolutely brand new from Freewing. Now, we're getting an early look at this model. Flies absolutely phenomenal, guys. Right. Absolutely gorgeous model.
Shows you the different models.
3 livery options out of the box. 3 different squadrons. You can tailor it however you want. Just absolutely gorgeous.
It really is a nice looking airplane when you look at it. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. All right, I want to see this thing fly.
In gear, absolutely scale.
This thing has barn door flaps on it.
I know, man. I really am excited about it.
Love it. This is the C variant for sea operations, if you will. Aircraft carriers, Marines and Navy use them. We're very intentional with this design. It's got a larger wing, larger tail, and so
I just want to see it
it's
fly.
going to be a good flyer. All right, taking off.
Send it. I really wanted to see it because of the flight time, to see what kind of flight time we got out of 12S. Well, 2 seconds. That thing's pretty quick, too. It has unlimited vertical.
It does.
It's got such nice vertical, too.
I know, man. It's
all power off at the moment.
Very effortless.
Come around, do a roll.
Very effortlessly the way it flies. Take a look at that.
Uh-huh.
Switch up, roll.
Man, that's just a clean flying bird.
Yeah.
You can notice in the turns it's not losing altitude or anything. It's just tracking proper.
It's those big wings.
Yeah, dude. All right, we're going to stick around on it. Somebody told me to watch how it lands and then for my input, like, what do you think?
Go high.
Dude, that thing's cooking.
We will just power off glide.
It should glide pretty good. The thing's made to hyperglide, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I think I heard something like
really
130 top speed. I don't know.
It's pretty quick, man.
Yeah.
For a bird that size?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's very clean. All right, it's at 2 minutes and 40 seconds on those 2 successes. So
and I think there's 6S 6200s that he has in there.
Jeez.
She'll just go.
Look at that vertical, dude. You said, yeah, it'll just go.
We'll just keep going.
Dude, that makes
All
me
right.
want one.
We're gonna do a gear pass.
Mel, see, what do you think, man? Are you gonna put one in the car, or are you gonna be
Oh
like,
man, I'm
So
thinking
come
about
around
it.
to gear
I'll
pass.
probably let the first batch
got
come and
plenty
go,
of
and then
juice
I'll
here.
probably hop in on the second batch.
That's how I move, man. Because sometimes you just find things wrong with the first batch, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I've been burnt before in the past,
Yeah.
and I'm just so gun shy about that.
Flash coming
All right,
down.
we're gonna see how this thing comes in. They're almost at 4 minutes of flight, dude.
Landing with
It's
the
pretty
F-35.
impressive.
Yeah.
All right, so I was told to pay attention to how it landed and give my thoughts on this. So I'm looking. So right off the bat, you can see it's super stable the way it is. That's gyro helping, but you can tell it's a naturally stable flying airplane,
Mm-hmm.
and that's nice.
All right, let's see.
Just coming in, very smooth. All right, man, that was pretty effortlessly. Let's go back. Let's go back and take a look at it and see. Man, that's actually pretty good.
Like he has no throttle going.
Oh, I know.
It's like floating all the way down.
Dude, that
And then he just kicks the reverse thrust on like real quick. Like he doesn't wait for it to stop spinning. It seems like he just kicked it. So it must be.
Hold on 1 second, so. Man. Dude, it slows it down really nice.
Back taxi expedite, please.
Yeah, that's nice.
We'll pull off at
That is
Delta.
very nice. All right. So that's what, 4 minutes of flight right there? Let me see what the
4
pack
minutes
says.
on that flight, I'm pretty sure. All right, we've got
Come on, Savannah.
3.83 SL, 3.
So 43% after 4 minutes of flight?
That's pretty dang
The
good.
airplane has
Dude,
such
that's
a nice
very
glide to it.
good.
You pull the throttle back, let it
That is
glide in the
unreal
downwind,
good.
and you can really extend the flight times. You could probably get 5 or 6 minutes with
All
this
right.
setup in this
You said
airplane.
5 or 6
Pretty
minutes. So
easily.
there you go. We're going to pause that. All right. So we did that. Mountain RC, what do you think, man? What's your? Oh, hey, there we go. We got RC pilot Will, Mountain RC. What do y'all think of that F-35 after watching that video?
Beautiful. I think it's great. I think it's a step in the right direction for Motion RC, getting into those 110s, and I think that'll be awesome.
I think it's going to be a really great flyer. Very smooth, man. I mean, just from watching it, it's going to handle the wind pretty well. Not gonna have that bad tendency like you did with the 70. You know, because the 70 was it just like it just drops. Like the 70 had no glide.
Well, this is that C class, so it's got the bigger wing, you know, like the aircraft carrier wing, so it'll flow, and it's got flaps too. You know,
right?
Yeah.
So it's got all that because the 70 didn't have flaps; it just had ailerons. That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
All you had, and you had to bring that thing in hot.
Yep. For sure. Will, I got to ask you, man.
What's up?
What you did some 3D printing?
Oh yeah.
I gotta hear about this 3D printing you've been doing.
So yeah, man. Did a 2D thrust vectoring for my Raptor. So there's some files that you can get online. You can purchase them online on Coats 3D.
Yeah.
I'm looking at them since I had my V1, and I thought about it, and I said, man, I was like, maybe I should do this to the V2. Like that would probably be pretty sweet. But then I was worried that it wouldn't fit the V2, and I was like, okay, I'm getting ready to take a chance at hacking up my fuselage. And I kid you not, when I first started, I was like, oh no. I was like, this doesn't look like it's gonna work. And I was like, oh God, I'm gonna have to get enough fuselage. I just cut the whole piece out of the back of my fuselage, and now it's either I'm gonna have to try to put it back together in pieces and glue it up, or make this thing work, or just buy another piece. And lo and behold, it actually fit. It works for it. It's the same. I guess it fits the same for the V2 as it does for the V1. It just looked it wasn't gonna work when I started cutting.
But man, it looks really clean though.
Oh yeah. Good. I wish I could clean up the servos a little bit more, how they're sitting in, but that's about the best I can get it. I'm I'm running some AGF servos. I'm trying to silence my phone. I'm running some AGF servos on it for the TVs. So yeah, I'm ready to get it out there, man. And
So
if
what do
my
you have to do? What do you have to do with the CG now? Do you have to do anything because you got the servos in the back? Do you have to move the batteries forward or
actually
right?
no, I didn't have to do anything different with the CG when I put the battery. I finally got everything in. Finally got everything programmed. I put the battery in, and where I normally put it at, and it's CG just the same. I
Wow.
was very impressed because the what is it? Not PLA, it's PEPLA or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I think that's what it's called, the material.
Yeah.
Um it's really light, but it's strong too.
Yeah.
So I picked up the parts from the guy that I had got it done, which I'm gonna put his a link to his website as well. He's local in my area, so for any of the guys that's local in the RDU area that's watching, I think he'll even ship out too. But his prices were pretty good. Yeah, LWPLA, that's it.
Oh yeah, the lightweight PLA. Yep.
Yep, yep. And man, that stuff weighed nothing, but was strong, and I was impressed.
Wow.
And so yeah, I didn't have to do anything different with CG. CG was
That's
fine.
good. That's good.
And I actually sat there and I sat there and throttled it up and like put it against the wall and throttled it up and just like moved the vectors around and you could see where it's like
Blowing the picture frames off the wall.
going to thrust in different directions and stuff. And I was like, this is gonna be crazy when this thing is in the air. I can't wait to see it do like a crazy backflip.
Yeah.
Over
Oh man.
or
It's gonna
you
be
know,
little flat spins and stuff.
yeah, and it's probably gonna twist like a darn drill bit.
Oh yeah. Is this the first time you've ever done thrust vectoring on anything?
This will be my first time ever doing thrust vector.
So you're gonna have a switch to shut that off if you need to, right?
I do. I have it on a switch where I can shut it off because normally, Bobby,
You're muted, Bobby.
we can't hear you. I'm mute.
I said, yeah, leave it on, leave it on. Let's see what happens, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. Do that.
So I ended up I put it on a switch and I have it where it can also change with my rates as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's also tied into my gyro. The programming I had to do for that is unreal. Like because at first I had it just tied in with the elevators, with the elevator channel, and I realized I couldn't turn it off. I'm like, oh, turn it off now. It's stuck on. So I was like, no, I don't want that because if I don't want to take off with this thing and then it goes boop, boop. You know?
So how did you have to mix it? How did you mix it to get it to work right?
So what I ended up doing was I ended up running a setup for 4 ailerons. So I had these a 10-channel receiver. I had a 4 aileron setup with Tailoron A. And so the Tailoron works on the elevators like normal. I use one aileron channel to control the one Y channel, the one Y cable ailerons on the wings. Then I use another aileron channel to do one of the thrust vectors, the other one to do the other thrust vector, and the fourth one was just not used. So because for flaps I just use an auxiliary and then I changed the speed on that and then I basically used it, I adjusted it to get my flaps back. So I have my flaps through there.
Oh, sweet.
So and then I'm able to turn it on and off by using the mixing. So I just mix my left 2 aileron, no, elevator to my left 2 aileron. Or is it my right 2 aileron? One of them. I mixed my elevator to that aileron, and that gave me pitch control on the thrust vectors.
Yeah.
I already had roll control because there was an aileron control. So I already had roll natural. So I added pitch control through that. And then once I did that, I was able to go ahead and do all my forward programming, and I set up the auxiliary gains for an extra channels for the extra auxiliary channels, and now it's set up where it's got gyro on the thrust vector for pitch and for roll as well. So I could turn it all the way off.
That's
and
cool.
if I ever have to hit safe, it'll default back to basically like a aileron and taileron setup. That's all it'll default to.
Yeah, you might need that. You never know.
Yeah, but I'm hoping I don't need it. I'm hoping if anything, I just hit the switch to turn off the thrust vectors and just fly it like normal.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I always program safe on my planes, even though I don't really use it all that much. I program it in case. You never know. Orientation. If I got to scratch my nose, if a bug flies in my face.
That's true.
Dude, I had a bug hit me in the face one time at the field.
Dude, I got a bug in my eye while I was flying, and I was landing with one eye. It was horrible.
Oh yeah, there's a right between your face and your face, and it's like boom, right in your eye. I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's almost like they know what they're doing.
They do, man. They know exactly what they're doing, dude.
Oh yeah, they know exactly what they're doing. They've been sent out there to take you down.
Yeah.
That's what they do. That's what they do. But dude, that's gonna be cool to see that thrust vectoring on there and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. Let's see here. West Hobbies RC says I had the thrust vectoring nozzles get stuck on my Matrix 2.2 on the second flight in a total. That's scary, man.
What do you do there?
That's scary, dude.
Yeah.
Stay in the fight, Stay in the fight and try to do what you can't do. Why that sucker, What's going on, Pulley 929? Let's see here. No more thrust vectoring for him. So that's pretty good though. But yeah, man. Let's see. Louis Motorsport says that sounds like Freewing should have given that from the factory. I agree. That's probably would have been a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Either that or they should have offered the thrust vectoring like they do for the big 29.
I really hurt myself when I got this F-22, the version 2 right here. So I bought it and I'm like, okay, it's the first time I ever had the 90 size. I bought it. I'm like, I'll just buy the 6S version. That's cool. Bought the 6S version and I loved how it flies. And then I watched my buddy Aaron at the field fly it on 8S and I was like, crap, man.
Yeah.
And so then I decided to upgrade and I'm like, if I just would have paid what's the difference between the 6S and the 8S, like $50 or something like that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I ended up having to buy a $186 motor fan unit to upgrade it to 8S. And then now I'm starting to think about doing something different because now Will's got this thrust vectoring thing going on and now I'm feeling left out.
Right? Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I was like, but I'm going to wait back and I'm going to see how it works out for Will and see how that airplane goes. And then I'll be like, then I'll jump onto that and see what's going on. Man.
Well,
somebody's got to be the test dummy.
It's just 2D thrust vectoring, so it's not that much that's going to happen. It's just gonna be able to pitch up and down really, really wicked.
But when you take it up the first time and you flip that switch, man,
I'm gonna be nervous. When I hear it tell me the vectors are on, I'm gonna be nervous.
Oh yeah, as you should be. You know what I mean? As you should be nervous.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I wanted to pop back into that Freewing F-35. They came out with another video earlier, and I wanted to see. This was more like a nighttime, kind of shows off the little afterburner or whatever. So let's take a look at that. Again, I've been getting a bunch of people ask me about this thing, and I was like, you know what? We'll talk about it a little bit. So here we go. We'll take a look at that. Let's take a look here. There we go. Little high quality, high gloss video right there. Got that music going on, so we're gonna cut that one down. Showing some of the cool things on it. It's pretty neat, gotta say.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
This thing almost looked like AI flying around.
I know, it almost looks too real, man. It's too real.
Can't tell anymore.
But it's neat that you can actually see its capabilities. Look how smooth that thing flies.
Yeah, that was smooth.
It's just, if it wasn't so dang cool, and so easy just to throw 2 lipos in that thing and go about your business.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, and
interesting.
they're going to make a turbine ready version of that too.
Oh, dude, that turbine ready version is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
But I was told that it's going to be the same free wing foam.
Yeah,
It's
I wonder if you bought this one, if you can convert it with like a turbine conversion kit or something.
Probably, I imagine.
Yeah.
I do wonder how much that thing weighs. I need to pull up the specs on it and see exactly how much it weighs, because I do wonder. What was that? That was a video of something. Okay. That's normally how much thrust that thing's putting out in kilograms. So it looks like 7.98 thrust. Huh. I don't know what that is in kilos. Almost like what?
Make sure I put the thrust factor in on 2 times.
Right?
Yeah, I appreciate
That's just
that.
a good flying airplane. All right, let's watch it come in for the landing there. They got some shots of it there. I love how it has that nose high and it just settles down.
Yeah, I like that. I like how it settles in.
Dude, that's so
And
nice.
it's a bigger bird, so it's just gonna lock in.
Yeah. It seems like it lands better than the F-22,
No, it seems like it lands just like an F-22.
It does, really. I mean, there's not much. The wings are much different.
It lands like the AF F-22.
It does. It really does.
F-22 lands just like that.
Yeah. And I just wanted to talk about this because I thought it was pretty cool, man, to see this thing come out there like that. And,
specs say 15 pounds.
15 pounds. Okay.
Yeah.
So 15 pounds. So that means that ducted fan in that thing is putting out a heck of a lot more than 15 pounds, because the way that thing's flying, like it's got a limited vertical.
I think it's putting out like 6, somewhere in the neighborhood, like 6.5 kilograms.
Okay.
Yeah. It's putting out pretty good.
That's pretty dang stout. I'm trying to pull up those stats on that there.
Go to Free Wings website.
I'm on it right now. Let's see here.
I don't think you'll find it on Motions, but if you go to Free Wings, you'll find it.
Yeah, it's a 680 kV too.
Yep.
Yeah, 680.
That's a lot. That's a lot of oomph right there. Yeah, 680 kV, and I want to find out exactly what that is. The only thing I was told about this airplane, the turbine version, is going to be made out of the same foam as the free wing, like this one. So, which is not the dense stuff, right? It's kind of like the regular foam. So it'll be interesting.
But I mean, you got people that's been flying like Zeus. They turbine a Zeus, and they
no problem.
Yeah, they've even done it on the.
Yeah, they send that something almost 200 miles an hour, and it didn't pop.
And it's no problem. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm thinking the same thing as you guys are. So I'm wondering. I'm like, I wonder what the.
So if it's 7 kilograms of thrust, that would be like West Tommy's
like 7.9.
15 pounds of thrust, which means that would be pretty much what, 1-to-1, right?
So I found it. So it says the thrust on a 110 EDF running that one with the 680 kV typically generates around 6.8 to 7.2 kilograms. So that's roughly 15 to 16 pounds of static thrust. So that means that airplane is 1-to-1. That's why it's got that unlimited vertical. That is perfect.
Yeah, it'll fly just like that F-22 did when I had the 110 in my F-22.
Mm-hmm. And at full throttle, it's only drawing.
Blue was at 110.
At full throttle, it's only drawing 96 to 102 amps, and it has 130 amp ESC in there. Yeah. So that's good, which says it's capable of 130 plus miles an hour. And depending on your throttle management, we saw anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes. So yeah, man, that is a very efficient bird, guys. Mm-hmm. That's a very efficient bird. Wow. I'm impressed. So that's kind of cool to see that come out like that. So here's the cool thing too is now that it has a 110 EDF putting out that much thrust, now you have an inexpensive 110 and not have to go get the Emotex or the Hex or anything like that, HETs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can just get the EDF.
I don't know, baby. I wouldn't speak so quick on that because I don't know if we don't know Close to that EDF is it.
Nah, you're a fan of those EDS, but what I'm saying is you can get this 110 and drop it in there and know that you're going to have 15, 16 pounds of thrust, give or take, depending on where you're at, and still have a good platform for these other 110s where you can drop them in there, like the what is it, the T45, the MB339, dude. All those are just going to be excellent.
I'm considering now because after that 110 came out that Free Wing has, I'm gonna hold off on my turbine conversion for the. I haven't pulled my exhaust out of the F22 yet, so I'm gonna hold off on that, and I'm gonna drop that 110 from Free Wing in it and see what it does before I switch
I wonder
over.
I wonder how it compares to like the hats and the other ones.
It'll be interesting.
I'm gonna drop it in there and put it in that AF model F22 and see what happens.
I think it'll probably be very close. You know,
I think it'll push it pretty good because, like I said, that 110 that I had in there was the best flying EDF unit that I had for that aircraft.
right?
Down to the 100, it did fine, but it wasn't as good as that 110. The 110 just really pushed that thing. So
I agree, Bill. By the way, an 86, a King Tech 86 will work great in that. That'll make that thing a rocket ship.
I could drop my 70 in that sucker.
Dude, that's perfect for a 70.
Yeah, I dropped my 70 in that joker. It'd be out of here.
But that thrust I agree, Louis. That thrust is crazy when you look at it like that. That's a very efficient platform. So
talk about unlimited vertical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta land with 40% power. Yeah.
I love it when I get people come up to me that don't really fly that much or know much about RC, and they ask me like, "So what's the range on that plane?" And I'm like, "Well, as far as I can see it, that's about as far as I know."
Yeah.
You know?
That's how far I want to go with it, as far as I can see.
I was gonna say, I was like, you'll lose line of sight before you lose radio contact.
Yeah. So
but that is pretty funny. That thing will be getting so far away, it'll become a little tiny speck. It'll be so far away, you won't even be able to see the thing. That's what I tell people. I'm like, you're not gonna see it. But very cool airplane. I definitely like that. So that'll be cool. Let's see. I have a Jet Fan 110. My 17.5 pound J35 flew great, sound and speed. Heck, 700 plus KB. Absolutely, man. So there you go.
Yeah, that Jet Fan 110 pushes. That, like I said, that thing was. That's what I flew in that AF model F22, and it did not have any problems. Yeah, it pushed the mess out of it.
Dang, man.
On an 8 what was that, 840 kV?
Yeah.
840 kV motor, and that thing was nice. Like,
and that was 14S, right?
No, that was on 12. That was on 12. But no, the Viper jet was on 14, but that thing had 540 kV or something like that, dude. That motor was huge. Wow. But like I said, it was because I don't own it anymore. But that's kind of got bored of flying it after flying turbines.
I mean, I'm telling you, it's a game changer when you do fly like the turbines and you go like back to the EDFs. They're still equally fun. Don't get me wrong, 100%, but tenfold. But it's just a different type of thing, you know. Nothing too crazy.
When I put it in the air, I'm expecting it to do what the L39 does because I'm looking at it by its size, its flatness, and I'm like, this is not doing what the L39 does. And it has a 120 millimeter fan in it, and it's not doing what the L39 does. I want what the L39 does out of this jet, and I can't get that. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and just put this thing in the garage and think about it. And I found out long enough that I was like, it needs a place to go. So yeah, I gave it a new home.
Sometimes you gotta look. I'm not loyal to my airplanes at all. Like I have a use for them, I get them, I fly them, and then look, man, I'm on to the next one. You know.
It's kind of.
And if I miss it, you can always get another one. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just like I feel like when you get too close to your airplanes and you crash them, it just means too much. You know?
You got to admit, you guys have at least one that you're just like, I'm never getting rid of this thing.
Oh yeah. I have like 3 of them like that where I will fly. And one of them doesn't even look like much. It's like literally a stick airplane with a gas engine on it, but you can fly it anytime,
Yeah.
anywhere, at any
Yeah.
point.
I would,
Anywhere.
I would probably say for me, that's my A10.
Yeah,
My A10 is
the
not
A10
going.
is cool. Yep.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
A10 is
that's gonna stay. And if I crash it, I'm gonna have to get what I need to fix it.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I agree, man. I agree. Well, while we're talking about a couple of things, man, what do y'all think are milestones in our RC development, man? Like of today, I'll say, man, the 110s right now, dude. There was a time where you would never have a 110 producing 15, 16 pounds of like thrust, right? That's
Right.
out of EDFs. And by the way, I've seen some of the UAVs that are being used by militaries now are using like EDF units in them. I just saw one earlier. I was like, holy crap, man, that's crazy. So
Yeah.
the technology is there. It's coming. You know, it's gonna be interesting, dude. It's gonna be interesting. So I'm kind of wondering what that's about. Let's see. Bill Wagner says my 90 millimeter Raptor 10S is like 12 pounds. That's cool. A lot.
Yeah, he's at 10S on that thing.
Bill Wagner says, didn't Motion say more 110s are in the work? The answer is yes.
Yeah, they actually posted something on their Facebook group asking people what they wanted.
Yeah.
So obviously I posted the Tornado because that's what I want. But
dude,
but yeah,
like,
everybody was throwing up pictures of what they wanted, and a lot of them were the F-104 Starfighters.
Yeah.
So.
My thing is this: the F-104 is cool, but I'm like, that's a tough airplane to fly. I think they could pull it off though with the gyro, right? If they get the gyro and it's just a game changer. And you get a good gyro in that thing, dude, it's gonna fly great.
Yeah,
and it's fine.
Well,
But
they F-104 and a 110 for a 110 size EDF. That's going to be a much bigger plane.
Yeah, and plus that is a big airplane.
It's a long cigar, dude. It's a long.
Yeah, but it's gonna have a little bit more wing area to the wind now because it's made bigger, so it's gonna have a little more wing area, and it's gonna change the physics of things. But
and I agree with like people saying they want to see different airframes other than the usual typical ones that are always coming out. But in the same breath, they've never done a 110, so it's like let's see what a 110 F-15 looks like. Let's see what a 110 F-16 looks like. Right. You know, an F-18,
an F-16. Geez, if they make that, they will shut HSD down, especially if it's grass capable.
Yeah,
shut HSD down.
And if anybody can pull it off, it's going to be Free Wing, right? Or maybe somebody else. There's another company out there that could pull it off. But
especially AF models, one or the other would pull it off.
AF models can pull it off.
If they keep it at $1,000, they will pull it off.
Oh, yeah.
Now let's think about this. You know, we're saying $1,000. I remember when I was like $400 or $500 for an airplane was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and now we're paying $1,000 like it's nothing.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. And now we'll just drop it, and we're just like, we want it. But that's where we're at, man. You know. But I'm telling you, I agree with you, RC Pilot Ron. I want a 130 and 110, dude. There's no reason why that would not work at all whatsoever.
You had 130 and a 110.
Dude, that would be amazing. Yeah,
sign me up.
That would
they didn't get rid of that plane. That would be cool if Free Wing brought that back.
I don't know why they don't, dude. That would be an amazing.
That plane would be amazing, bro.
I know.
I'd like to see that red yak would be cool. The red one.
I would get it.
Yeah.
That would be fly that thing
the red one. Yep.
Yeah.
The red one back as a 110. Right, bring them both back as a 110.
Yeah. Maybe they will, man. I know a lot of the Motion RC guys watch this channel and they watch the live show. So if you're watching, man, listen to what we're saying, dude. That thing is an amazing one. Hey, look, they might as well make the K8 and a 110 too. I don't know why they're not doing that and make that into a turbine bird, dude. That would be amazing.
Oh man, did you see that Free Wing did make one?
No,
they made a K8.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yes, they made a 70 and a
like the same exact scheme and everything. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing, dude. I was just like, okay. They just did that because they were like, well, y'all got one. Let me come out with one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they didn't release it here, though.
No, it's only in China. So
yeah.
That airplane itself is like a Chinese, you know.
They didn't release it in America?
No. But it's the exact same scheme as you know, The one
Yeah,
that came out with.
it's definitely interesting too. I'm telling you. Let's see, but yeah, but look, I said it earlier in the show. I'm gonna have to cut this show a little bit short today because, it's graduation season, man. Got family in town and stuff, and we gotta, I gotta go over there and do the family thing. So
Yeah.
I don't want to get in trouble, So
Yeah,
but
that's right. That's
I
right.
wanted to come on the show. I wanted to at least have a show. We've been doing it for 45 minutes. I think I could probably pull away with an extra 10 minutes, right? Then and pop in there a little bit early. But guys, Mountain RC, did you have anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Dude, I just appreciate being on the show. I'm so glad that you guys put on a show every single week because it gets everybody excited for the weekend. Like, honestly, before I started coming on this show, I was always in the chat and it would just get me so hyped. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to go out and fly right now. And I love it. So I appreciate being on here.
He still got the daylight to go out and fly with, Bobby.
I do.
Look, dude,
I could.
Over here.
I could.
Man, some people got it made, man. Yeah, he's got it made.
Over here.
Over here, it's like 100% humidity. It felt like
it's like hot
outside.
Yeah, it's hot over there, huh?
Dude, yeah, that's exactly it. It was 106 is what it felt like on the heat. So, guys, really appreciate you guys.
110s, we would not be able to afford them. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh yeah.
They would be using some sort of smart spectrum.
Yeah, they'll do a bind and fly, and it'll be ridiculous.
It would be overly priced.
Yeah, I think they kind of hurt themselves. You know what I mean? So, but Will, what you got, buddy? Before we get out of here.
Not a whole lot, man. Just it's graduation season, so I'm doing the same thing as you doing, Bob. You got family down. So
yeah, man.
Just my daughter graduated yesterday, so she's moving up into high school, and I got my other daughter who will be graduating from high school next school year. So,
man,
yeah, I just told Bobby my daughter just turned 20 and she went on her first road trip with her boyfriend for a week, and I was like, oh.
Could you imagine?
I know you're on edge right now.
Oh yeah,
I'm
gonna be a grandpa.
Yeah, exactly.
You're on edge.
Dude, yeah, the amount of trust Mountain RC has is amazing. So it's one of
those
those things.
That, guys, y'all have a good weekend. Everybody, if you're going out flying, get some good flights in. Me and Bobby gonna try to get out this weekend if the weather holds, and we'll get some video on that F-22. And of course, y'all know I got the turbine back together too, so we're gonna probably try to get some flights on that. And that's about it for me.
Sweet.
Everybody
yeah, y'all have a good one. Certainly appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out with us. Mountain RC, thank you again for jumping on the show. RC Will, thank you guys for jumping on in.
No problem.
We'll here a little bit early, but certainly appreciate you guys. Check us out next Thursday, and just like that, keep on flying, and we're out of here.